Silent, the lights dimmed. Dr. Gilbert, in his white lab coat, walked through the corridors. His eyes were piercing cold, devoid of any warmth. Empathy? Remorse? He felt none of it. To him, patients were merely numbers, bodies to be manipulated. In one room, an old woman, Aling Rosa, lay sick and weak, her eyes filled with fear. Gilbert knew that fear well, the fear of being misunderstood, of being used. "Doctor, help me," she whispered. Gilbert smiled, but it was a smile that never reached his eyes. "Of course, Aling Rosa, I will help you." But Gilbert's help wasn't what she expected. He had experiments, things he wanted to try. Aling Rosa's body was a perfect test subject. Pain, suffering, they didn't matter. His curiosity did his desire to push the limits. Days passed, and Aling Rosa's room became his laboratory. The sounds of her suffering mingled with the clinking of medical instruments. Gilbert's eyes cold, his smile fixed. One night the sounds ceased. The room fell silent. Gilbert stood beside the bed, his hands soaked in blood. He stared at Aling Rosa's lifeless body. "Poor you," he whispered, his voice empty of emotion. "You didn't understand the beauty of the experiment." He left the room, leaving a trail of blood in his wake. His eyes gleamed in the dim light, unbothered by remorse or fear. Fear was for others, for those who didn't understand. Gilbert's eyes continued to search, waiting for the next victim. The hospital was silent, but the fear remained lurking in the shadows.